Hey babes, it's Melissa. It is day 18 of Vlogmas. Today's scripture is Matthew 1:18 through 25. This is the same scripture from day 7, which is when I talked about moving to California. This scripture is talking about how Joseph wanted to leave Mary after finding out that she was pregnant because they were engaged to be married, and obviously he knew that the baby wasn't his. So the title of this devotional today is Wild and Free Peace. So it goes in to talk about how God has designed love to be wild and free, fearless and vulnerable, which at this point Joseph kind of felt like his safety within his agreement with his fiance, soon-to-be wife, had kind of been broken a little. But that experience with Mary put Joseph in a spot where he was able to be completely vulnerable in front of God, who had other plans. And like the story goes, it wasn't as it seemed initially. And sometimes in our world, in our days, things might not appear to be exactly what we think at first. I know that happens a lot in my life. Initially, I think, something about somebody, a situation, whatever. But sometimes you go and you look back and you think, oh, that wasn't what I initially thought. And I think that when we look back on our lives to kind of see the progress of our lives, and we were really upset or we thought this about a certain person or a certain situation, and we look back and see, oh no, like God had a different plan for us. I think that he uses those times to really remind us how much like he actually loves us and is actually like in control and is working behind the scenes for the good of his children. It kind of gives us a glimpse of just the calling that God has on our lives. I think you can learn a lot about where you're going if you're able to understand like where you've been. I just kind of want you guys to take a moment to just think about something in your past that stressed you out or made you happy even, made you upset, anything along those lines, and it actually turned out to be something completely and totally different or just not what you expected at all. Because I think that God likes to, I don't want to say like mess with us, but he definitely has control over this. And when we present our wants and our desires about how we want a certain thing to go, I think that he kind of just looks at us and, kind of shakes his head and is like, oh, but you have no idea what I have in store for you. So I just want you guys to think about that and think about where you are today. Just know that not everything appears as it seems. Sometimes things are a little bit different, especially to outside people. So remember that. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!